Our friend purposely wants me to wear white in her wedding so she can kick me out and uninvite me, but her real reason made the groom decide not to continue their wedding. I'm supposed to be the mo tonight for a wedding. My husband is the best man, and we've been friends with this couple for a long time. My skin color is the issue, because she didn't realize that my skin would make a dress look different than others. She has had this vision for her wedding forever. Her bridesmaids' dresses are nearly identical to her wedding dress in style, except for a different color, and on the bridesmaids' dresses, the detailing stops at the waist and is not laced up in the back. My dress as Mo is an exact carbon copy of hers, just in another color. Here's where it gets to be a mess. She picked this color, the company calls morning gray, for her bridesmaids' dresses. Morning gray, for anyone wondering, is like a soft pastel gray that's about a shade of white. On the other hand, the dress of the bridesmaids looks gray. A very soft, very ethereal gray, but a gray nonetheless. All the other bridesmaids are also white. I'm not. I'm not only black, but as I've been to the beach for another wedding this year, I'm darker than I normally am. Against my skin, the dress undeniably looks white. The only way you can tell mine is gray is if I'm standing directly next to the bride and the dresses are side by side, then you can see mine is slightly gray and hers isn't. Now, the bride ordered all the dresses and picked the color herself. I tried to tell her she should order mine in a darker shade of gray because I've been down this road before, where I've been accused of wearing white at a wedding. After all, the dress I wore looked white in the sunlight, even though it wasn't. She insisted that she had her cousin try it on, and the color was perfect, and you could easily tell it was gray. I tried to explain to her that her cousin is the color of printer paper and would look different on me, but she was unwilling to have her vision modified. Now she's pissed at me because even though it's clear hanging with the other dresses, mine is the same color as the other bridesmaids. She has decided the only option is to kick me out of the wedding so I don't upstage her. However, she wanted me to give my dress to one of the other bridesmaids, which I said I was fine with as long as she reimbursed me the money. But then one of the bridesmaids promptly pointed out that none could even wear my dress. I'm not huge, but I am incredibly top-heavy. I wear a 34H bra, so none of the other bridesmaids could keep my dress up, even if the lacing was pulled as tight as it would go. She screamed at me and told me that I was not at the wedding and didn't even want me to attend as a guest. Update: I initially offered to dye the dress since I was the only person not getting my hair done. The groom thought this was a great idea and even offered to pay for the supplies needed to dye it and let me use his parents' place to do it. While he went to talk to his parents, though, he now nixed that because I would stand out even more. So I asked what she meant by stand out even more, and a lot of truth emerged. She initially hadn't wanted me in the wedding, but her ex-fiancé is one of my oldest and best friends, and my husband was one of hers. That's why we introduced them to each other in the first place, because we thought they would hit it off, and they did. Anyway, because my husband was the closest thing she had to a sibling, she wanted him to be the man of honor at their wedding. Initially, the groom said that was fine, and he would just have me as the best woman so things would look balanced and two men didn't have to walk down the aisle or whatever. She didn't like that, so they decided to switch us up. No big deal. Apparently, it was because I'm the only person of color in the whole wedding party and one of the very few who will be at the wedding at all, and I'm going to stand out in every single picture. I asked her about the groom's parents. The groom is white, but a black couple adopts him and is quite close to both his biological and adoptive parents. Her theory was that his